We are live. Happy Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful mothers there that happen to be watching this video. We're getting started here. It is April 10th, not April 10th, excuse me, May 10th, 2020. And we got Lauren starting. Lauren is here. Hello, Lauren. Good morning. How are you today?
I'm okay.
Okay. You're doing okay?
Yeah.
Are you affected emotionally from your loss?
A little bit, but I also didn't know her very well because when my mom first got married to her brother, she didn't acknowledge my existence for a few years.
Oh, man.
But for the past 2 years, we've been talking because I watch her kid.
Okay. Hey, Alechi, good morning. So you said she passed away in her sleep. Was she young or was she older?
She was 30, I think.
Okay. Wow, that's crazy. 30 is pretty young to pass away in your sleep.
Well, she also kind of had an issue with drug abuse
Okay.
and they don't know her entire family history with health because she was adopted.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Well, I'm sorry about that, and I appreciate you sharing that with me.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Alechi. How are you? You look tired.
I just woke up. I was at 4.
So because you just said that you just woke up, I'm assuming you haven't had time to go and hug your mother.
Why
And
would
tell
I
her,
do
it's Mother's Day, sweetheart.
that?
You gotta go hug her and tell her Happy Mother's Day.
I forgot.
Now, you can stop. We'll be here. We'll be here.
Oh.
Go hug her. Tell her Happy Mother's Day, okay? Yeah, you can bring us with us if you want. Yeah, bring us. We can say Happy Mother's Day too. I cannot believe she just woke up. Chinua, I'm guessing Chinua just woke up too because he just. She outside?
Happy Mother's Day.
Aww.
Hi, Miss Pam.
Thank
Happy
you,
Mother's Day.
Lexi. Hey, Wes.
Hey, Chinua.
I did mean it.
Chinua, I
Definitely.
need you to get up and go hug your mother and tell her Happy Mother's Day.
I definitely can't.
This is so funny. I'm glad I'm here saving y'all. Look, I was on Facebook sending out the invites for our Zoom wedding, and my mom was the first person to accept. And I was like, I did not call my mom. So I called her and said, here I go again, putting stuff on Facebook before I call my mother. We are messing up. I need to check on Alexis Richmond. Alexis Richmond, did you have time to go tell your mother Happy Mother's Day?
Oh, I can't really. She's in her room.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you knock on the door and tell her, is she asleep?
I guess. I don't want to do it.
Okay, as long as you don't forget, okay?
Oh.
Because it's easy to forget in this time of quarantine and all that fun stuff. Lauren, I'm assuming you told your mom?
I will when I get home.
Okay, awesome. Awesome. Squidward Tentacles is joining us. Let's add Squidward. Yeah, Squidward. Hey, Mr. Beckett, I have a question for you. Mr. Beckett, I'm going to unmute you. Can you hear me, Mr. Beckett?
Yeah, what's up?
So I'm assuming you just woke up as well?
I mean, yeah.
You have time, okay? I'm going to get you some time to get ready, but did you have time to go and hug your mother this morning?
Nah. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead. Hug her. Tell her Happy Mother's Day. Okay.
All right.
Okay. And then come back. We'll be here.
Hey, Mom. I just wanted to say Happy Mother's Day.
Wesley told y'all to come on, didn't he?
No, he didn't. Why would you say that? I'm gonna be right back. No, I
Happy Mother's Day, Lisa.
didn't. Wesley said Happy Mother's Day.
You know you one of my mamas.
Yeah, she said you're her second son.
Aww.
Wow. No, you up there too. Don't do that. Mm-hmm.
She has multiple sons. Second, third, fourth, fifth. Second born. I need Tanner and Caden I need them to get on here too because I know they forgot. I'm about to FaceTime Tanner before we start, y'all.
Get Zach up in one of these.
Let's see. I haven't seen Tanner in like a week either, so see what he's up to.
His birthday was on May 5th.
Yeah. So I guess ever since
Is Tanner like 18?
Nah, he's 16.
Oh, he's 16.
He's been brand new ever since he turned 16.
Those were the days.
All right, he didn't answer. I'm gonna try one time and then we'll just start. Caden. Oh, I don't see him on here. But y'all doing okay this morning?
Mm.
You see how beautiful it is outside?
Ew.
Mm-mm.
I like going outside.
That's why your mom was outside, because it's a beautiful morning.
Okay.
Beautiful. Sunshine, blue skies, green trees, enough oxygen in the air so I can breathe. Photosynthesis, carbon dioxide. I breathe out so that the plants don't die.
Mm.
That was pretty good, huh?
No.
What's more important, oxygen or carbon dioxide? Bless you.
Whoa.
Thanks.
Well, see, I really don't care about plants, so I would guess oxygen.
Don't you know? Listen, if there's no plants on the planet, we die.
I know, that's why I said oxygen, but you breathe out carbon dioxide.
If there's no
So,
bees on the
like-
planet, we die too.
Yeah, if there's no bees on the planet, we die too.
Really?
Yeah, because bees, they pollinate the flowers and help them grow.
Hmm.
Or like it's food too. Hope nobody saw that. It's food too that like the fruits and vegetables that we get. The bees are a part of that whole system. So every animal, all the plants, all the insects are very important. All right, y'all. Well, let's get into this. I want to start with this question. Most of y'all got Instagram or Facebook or Twitter. I think everybody on here got Instagram. All right. Who's the most famous person that y'all follow?
That I follow?
Hey, hold on.
Tom
I'm
Holland.
gonna have to find out.
Wait, Tom Holland,
Tom Holland?
I think.
How you know that off the top of your head?
I was guessing.
And I guess by famous, do we judge them by the Instagram followers?
And he's
Yes.
verified, but yeah.
Let's just judge by the followers, the Instagram followers. Who's the most famous person that you
I
follow?
don't follow any celebrity.
Yeah, I don't really follow any verified celebrities. Let me see.
Probably Lil Uzi, maybe.
Charlie D'Amelio.
Ugh,
You
good
said
lord.
so how many followers does Uzi have?
Hold on. He has 12.4 mil.
What about you, Alexis? What'd you say?
She said Charlie D'Amelio.
No, never mind. Charlie.
Ew.
Ugh.
Who's Charlie? The
what?
That Charlie? Is that the right Charlie?
What?
I
She
think
don't even know.
no, Joe doesn't have that many followers. I think Andy Mineo he has 622,000. That's Andy Mineo is the one I follow that has the most famous person I follow. So we got Andy Mineo, we got Lil Uzi, we got Charlie. Anybody else? Is that it? Nobody else follows famous people?
I have
Tom
Panic
Holland.
at the Disco with
Oh,
5
Tom
million.
Holland. What did you say, Lauren?
Panic at the Disco, 5 million.
Panic at the Disco. 5 million.
You ain't touching Lil Uzi though, so that's crazy.
Yeah, nobody's touching Lil Uzi so far. What about okay, how many followers do you think Tom Holland has?
I think 11 million.
11.
I don't know.
You've been on there recently.
Wait, really? Am I right?
Probably, because let me see. I'm gonna look.
He has 35.1 million.
35,
damn.
Who has 35.1 million?
Tom Holland.
That's
Oh my gosh,
because
of course it is.
everybody that's a girl knows he's worth it.
He's white.
And
Bruh,
Yeah.
his thing is Tom Holland 2013.
I know.
He's not even savvy. Okay. All right. Let me stop. All right. So Tom Holland he takes the cake. He's the most famous person out of, I guess, that people follow on this particular chat. What makes him famous? Why is he so famous?
His good looks and his acting.
He is good looking. Has good acting, I guess.
Y'all just jealous.
And I guess he's probably
Wait. Hold on. I follow Kevin Hart. He has 90.3. I win.
Dang. Okay. Kevin Hart.
Oh,
90.3.
yes.
90.3. All right, so Kevin Hart it is. Kevin Hart.
Wait, hold on. Wait, one more time.
Stop it. No, stop it.
The Rock has 182 million.
That's a great example. Let's do The Rock. The Rock it is.
Okay,
The
I'm
Rock.
done.
All right, no more after this. How many does he have?
182 million.
182 million. That's a lot of followers. 182 million. All right, let's break this down. Why does The Rock have so many followers?
He's a co-founder and a founder and a CEO of something.
Right, he's an
And he has
actor.
his own company.
He has his own
Yeah.
company. Like, what are some things about him?
I can find it.
He's a nice guy. Have you heard anything bad about The Rock?
Nah.
I've never heard anything bad about him. I'm trying to think of anything else. Like, he's done a lot of movies. I think his movies has kind of helped him get up. He was a wrestler. He started out as a wrestler. And everybody knows who The Rock is, right? Alexis, you know who The Rock is? Alexis Richmond? Yeah, everybody? That probably should tell us something too. Like, everybody knows who The Rock is. Everybody. So. Okay, so we're talking about influential leaders in this section of Matthew, and what we can notice about them to see whether or not they're worthy to be followed. Some people you mentioned might not be worthy to be followed, you know, and we see that by
Tom Holland.
the fruit that they bear.
Excuse me.
I think Tom Holland's probably worthy to be followed. He's a good guy. I haven't heard
He's a
anything
great
negative about
influencer.
Tom. Yeah,
He has his own foundation.
Yep. But you use these things to determine whether or not you want to follow that person. What are they posting, right? What are they doing in their lives? The Rock, he's posting motivational stuff, probably workout stuff, and you know that he's done a lot of good and successful things in his life. So you want to follow him, right? You want to see what he's up to. You want to see what he's posting out there. You're judging him by what he's putting out there. You're judging him by his fruits. All right, so I'm going to show you some of this. Let's look at Matthew chapter 7, y'all. Look at the screen here. Oh. How do I do this? Okay, there it is. Present. Matthew chapter 7, 15 through 20. I'm going to read this for y'all. Watch out for false prophets. They come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ferocious wolves. By their fruit you will recognize them. Do people pick grapes from thorn bushes or figs from thistles? Likewise, every good tree bears good fruit, but a bad tree bears bad fruit. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, and a bad tree cannot bear good fruits. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. Thus, by their fruit, you will recognize them. You guys know what a prophet is? How would you define a prophet?
Someone that spreads the word.
Someone that spreads the word. They were given a message and they were giving it to the people. They were leading the people. They were challenging the people to be changed. Like, guys, we've been going through the minor prophets on Wednesday, right? So we've been going through all these people that had a message from God, and they tried to give that message to the people to be changed for the better. So what would a false prophet be?
Someone that spreads lies.
Someone that spreads lies. Come on. Someone that spreads lies. Someone that is leading people down the wrong path. Someone that is deceiving the people, saying, hey, maybe this is a message from the Lord, but no, this is actually a message from the evil one. You know? So that could be a false prophet. All right, remember what we talked about last week about the roads? We talked about the wide road and the narrow road. I want y'all to think as false prophets, they're the ones that are trying to get people to go down the wide road. And real prophets, they're trying to get people through the narrow path. Think about the prophets in the Old Testament. Did they ever come with an easy message? Nah, y'all, it was a message like, hey, quit your acting crazy, quit your idol worshiping, quit all that, and come and worship the Lord your God. Or treat your neighbor with more respect. Have more grace and love for your neighbor. I desire mercy and not sacrifice. Like all these different things we're hearing from all these prophets. So the first thing that we're seeing, what Jesus is trying to teach us about false prophets, is that unfruitful leaders, they come in with this deception. So we're able to recognize them through the deception that they may have. And part of that deception is trying to get us through that wide path. They want to get us through that easy road. And there are two types of teachers, according to what Jesus is saying here. The teacher that's trying to get you down the narrow path, and the teacher or prophet that's trying to get you down the wide path. So these false prophets, they're going to prevent you from taking the road that you need to take. They appear to be Christ-like on the outside. You see that, what they said about the sheep? Look, they come to you in sheep's clothing. They come to you dressing like a sheep. And sheeps are nice, right? Who doesn't like sheep? Like, you ever seen a sheep in real life? No?
Mm-mm.
They're sweet. I heard I think they can bite your face off. Or like,
What?
they bite you. I think sheep bite you, right? I don't know.
What?
Okay.
You
They don't
good?
bite that bad.
No, they don't. You got bit before by a sheep?
They don't bite. They nibble.
Oh, they nibble. They nibble on you. Okay, they nibble. They nibble. Okay, I don't know. I just heard something a while ago about sheep biting. Okay, but they're sweet. They're soft. Like their skin is soft. They won't attack you if you go up to them, right? Now, wolf, you can't go near no wolf, y'all. It's over. They're gonna bite you. They're gonna eat you. So these false prophets, they got these sheep clothing inside, on the outside, but inside they're not looking like what they should look like. So inwardly, they are not reflecting Christ, but outwardly they're trying to proclaim Christ and trying to be like Christ. So who would you equate a false preacher with? Or sorry, I just gave it away. Who would you?
A preacher.
Okay, a preacher. A preacher. You can have false preachers today, right? So how would you identify a false preacher today?
They're a hypocrite.
How would you identify a false preacher?
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, what you say?
If they're a hypocrite.
If they're a hypocrite, okay. So outwardly they're proclaiming things about Christ, but maybe inwardly they're not living a life of following Christ, right? Maybe in their private lives, okay? Is there anything else?
Maybe if they teach their own opinions and not the
Ooh.
Bible.
If they teach their own opinions and they're not bringing it from the word, okay, yeah, that's a false prophet. If you're bringing some made-up message, you're not really representing the person that sent you. I love that. Okay? So I think about a preacher preaching like maybe cliche or shallow messages, like, oh, just give everybody a hug. And they're not challenging you in any way, right? Now, going back to this the rock like illustration I talked about, I don't know what's on his Instagram, but that man is buff. So you think he's talking about eating fast food and not working out and not taking care of yourself? No, he's talking about challenging yourself and working hard and all these different things. And of course, I'm just trying to draw a connection here, but I don't think The Rock went down a wide path. I think he went down a narrow path in his life. We're just speaking from an earthly perspective, but I'm not sure what his spiritual life is, but I think that's a good example, a good connection that we can draw. Okay, so first we're seeing that unfruitful leaders, they come in deception. And then secondly, we're seeing that good leaders are recognized by their fruit, y'all. Good people, good followers are recognized by their fruit. What is on their store? What is on their stuff? Y'all know who's blowing up right now. What's the 6ix9ine? I didn't have to say it. You knew exactly what I meant. He's been posting some crazy stuff, y'all. I tried to watch that video. I have to stop it immediately. It's crazy. I don't recommend y'all watch that, okay?
I watched it.
Bro, I recommend you not do that, okay? Of course, you.
No, the song was good, but
yeah, the video's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You watch that in front of your mom?
why would I watch that?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I feel like if you can't watch it in front of your mom, you shouldn't be able to watch it anyway. Okay, so.
It was like 3 seconds in that it started. Like
3 seconds in, exactly. It's like, okay, I'm done. And then like y'all see some of his live stuff.
That boy had 2 million.
Kiss on your kiss on your forehead, you little boy to me.
Yeah. So based on his fruit, is he a leader we're following?
He's not a leader. He's just a troll.
Yeah, I would say no, and we can see that by his fruit and what he's
troll
and what's he sharing out there. Good leaders are recognized by the fruit that they bear. It's not just about what people say. I listened to some of his stuff that he was saying, and like there's some truth to what he was saying. But like, what is he doing with his life? Like, is it something that is worth following? Is he someone that is worth following?
Imagine following 6ix9ine.
Yeah, like following him around and being one of his disciples, right?
Imagine.
No, like just following him on Instagram, like following him in general, like on anything.
Yeah, he has a lot of followers. Like, isn't like 60 million, something like that, or maybe not 18 million, I think.
He trolled his way back to fame.
Right, and like back to this like preacher idea. Like, what would y'all might be impressed with by a preacher? You know, maybe in a shallow way. Give me some things that you might be impressed by.
A preacher that knows that he's not perfect.
Okay, well, that would be something good though. Like I was so yeah, I love that. So I was just thinking on a negative way. Like I think maybe some preachers that are famous today are preachers that have a lot of charisma, preachers that maybe speak very well, or that are good looking. And I fit maybe one or two of those, maybe not any of them. Anyways, but like people are drawn to people like this, you know, and like Jim Martin's a good looking guy. So like I feel like there are some exceptions to this rule. Y'all think Jim Martin's pretty good looking?
What, the old dude?
I can't really answer that.
Wesley, we are not obligated to answer that question.
Or why? Or Everett Huffer, he's a good looking guy, I guess. Like I don't know. But anyways, and they're good speakers. They're good speakers, right? So I'm just trying to make an example. So like this is, but it's like if you're only looking for these things, then you're looking in a shallow. You're looking at fruit in a shallow. Okay. So a question you should be asking about like leaders that you want to follow is like, are they bearing fruit? And when I say fruit, are they bearing the fruits of the Spirit, y'all? Is this person in their private and public life, or is it true that, or is it evident that the Spirit of God is resting in them? And evidence of this is patience in their life, goodness, kindness, self-control, the fruits of the Spirit, right? This is the proof that they are not just guided by their ego and their own selfish ambitions, but they're guided by Christ living in them. So you can recognize a good leader by their good fruit. Okay, and finally, y'all, a good tree cannot bear bad fruit. Verse 18, a good tree cannot bear bad fruit, and a bad tree cannot bear good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. Thus, by their fruit, you will recognize them. As long as there is no inner transformation, there can never be outer transformation. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
You got a bad tree, it's going to bear bad fruit. Because in the inside, that tree is healthy. You feel me? Therefore, good stuff has come out of it. The inside of the cup needs to be clean before the outside of the cup is cleaned, right? I think I would prefer either one to be clean, right? But I would drink out of a clean bottle on the inside before I cleaned out of a one. You know what I mean? Even I think this is a great example. Like if there was like, oh, somebody's trying to join us. Dad. Okay.
Oh
Dad.
no.
Okay. If this thing was dirty on the outside, I would still drink from it. Right? Because like it's covered up and all that. So the inside is more important in this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Refreshing. Right? So
Oh.
the same is the case for this whole tree fruit illustration. Okay, who is here? Is that Tanner? Tanner, did you just wake up, bro? You just woke up?
Of course you did.
No, I forgot about it.
That's okay.
Of
Okay.
course you did.
Listen, I got a question for you before we get back to where we were. Did you have you hugged your mom this morning?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Tanner, have you hugged your mom this morning?
Man got real quiet.
Huh?
Nope. No, I didn't yet.
Oh, Kata's joining. It's a party. So I need you to stop and go and hug your mom and tell her Happy Mother's Day and then come back to us, okay? Hello?
Bro, go hug your mom.
Tanner, go and hug your mom
Simple.
and tell her Happy Mother's Day. Okay, thank you. All right.
Yeah.
Back to what we're saying. It's simple stuff. All right, I want to show y'all this. Describe this tree to me, y'all. Describe it to me.
Apples.
Apples. Give me some other things to describe it.
Pretty.
Leaves.
Leaves.
Carbon cycle. Photosynthesis.
I get it.
Photosynthesis. What'd you say, Alechi?
I said it's big.
It's big. It sure is. All right, let's break this thing down to the core level. Like no pun, because like the apple core. Okay, let me stop. Okay. Okay. So this tree is planted in a good spot. Obviously, it's getting plenty of the sunshine it needs. I'm sure there's some type of water involved somewhere, but it's well rooted. And because it's well rooted, it's able to grow like this and be beautiful like this. This tree is well rooted. It's in a good spot. It's well planted. There's soil here. There's even fellow flowers around, so the tree's not lonely. The tree is well rooted, well planted. If your leader is well rooted and well planted, we should see this. If your prophet or your leader or your preacher is well rooted in Christ, well rooted in the Spirit, well rooted in the gospel, we're going to see fruits like this. If the person you're following on Instagram is well rooted in whatever they're famous for, The Rock is well rooted in acting. He has a lot of movies to back up his acting career. He's a really nice man. He's done a lot of great things. I'm sure he has a lot of money he gives away. And because of this, people want to follow him. They see some of his good fruit. They want to go on his tree and eat some of the fruit, you know? This is what I want to be, y'all. As your youth minister, as a guy that preaches at this church, I want to be well rooted in Christ. I want to be planted well so that I can bear fruit. Right? So this is what this is about. Good fruit that you may see in my life is the proof that Christ is in me. It's not the good in me, but Paul talks about this. What you see in me is the Christ dwelling in me. So if you see a lot of darkness, that means that I have not allowed Christ to dwell in me. I haven't submitted myself to Christ fully. The more I submit to him, the more fruit you'll see. Okay, give me some takeaways, y'all. What are we taking away? What are we going to put in our pockets? Stay fruity. Oh, say it again.
Bear good fruit.
Bear good fruit. Alexis, how do I go about bearing good fruit?
Like,
What would you say is the foundation to bearing good fruit? Does a root matter?
yes.
Your good fruit is dependent on your roots. Your good fruit is dependent on your roots. You got some roots going on. Think about the hair level, y'all. If my roots are healthy, isn't my hair gonna come out like good? Maybe is that how it works, y'all?
Yeah, I think so.
All y'all that have hair, Chidua and
Yeah.
right? It's to the root level. You massage the head and everything, and it grows well, right? Is that how it works? Okay. All right, give me something else to take away. What are we learning about leaders in this? What is this teaching us about leaders, y'all? What is it teaching us about leaders? Don't let me go back if I need to. What are we learning about leaders?
Not all of them are good, I guess.
Ooh, not all of them are good. That's right.
Like deserve a follow.
Yeah, not everybody deserves to be followed. Come on. That's fire. That's fire. Not everyone deserves to be followed, right? And we have to be fruit inspectors because we can decide who we follow. And who we follow will influence us, right? We have to be fruit inspectors. All right, give me one more thing. Give me one more. What are we taking away from this? Anything. I love all of Jesus' teachings about fruit. I love fruit. And I think it's just so beautiful because you need fruit to survive, right? And fruit is good. I don't know why I always think about apples. Y'all always think about apples when Jesus talks about fruit?
Sometimes, yeah.
Because you know it could be a tomato, because the tomatoes are fruit, right?
I just say watermelon.
It could be watermelon. It could be all this. But I always think of apple when I think of fruit. Even y'all, from what I remember in Genesis, it says fruit. It doesn't say apple. Did y'all get that?
Yeah, it never said what fruit it was.
Yeah, it never said what fruit. We always assume it's an apple. But from what I've seen, it just says fruit. So it could be an orange, but we always think apple. It could be a raisin. It could be a grape, yeah. But we always think apple for some reason. I don't know what it is. Apple got us trained. Ooh. Got an apple on my wristwatch. All right. I got this question for y'all then. And I want us all to answer this if we can. When considering fruits, now that we know some new things about fruits, and we're trying to be more fruitful and fruity in our lives. And not just that, we want to inspect the fruits of those that we follow, okay? Now that we know this, who is someone that we probably should stop following? Who is someone that we probably should stop following?
False preachers.
False preachers? Love that. False leaders. And my challenge for y'all today is to unfollow somebody on Instagram or someone just.
Oh, I just did. That's fine. I just did.
Go ahead. Unfollow somebody that's not fruitful.
Oh, fruitful.
Unfollow somebody that you follow that is not fruitful, that's not maybe bearing the fruit that you want to see, is maybe not helping you, I just unfollow somebody right now. I think that's like probably the only person. There's probably other people too, but that's like the only like famous person I probably shouldn't have been following.
Who?
It was Pray for Jay Gibbons. Y'all know Jay Gibbons? He used to be a
No.
Christian rapper, but like he's not really Christian anymore. So
Is that the guy you showed us?
say it again.
That guy that you showed us that he had canceled his Netflix thing.
Oh no, that's John Chris.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't follow John Chris. Yeah, if y'all follow John Chris, I probably should unfollow John Chris.
No, John Chris.
Yeah, John Chris, he's the guy that posts all funny Christian stuff. And
Oh yeah, that guy.
yeah, I mean he was a cool guy, but he did not do well. Okay, let me see if I can stop this because it's not even showing me how many minutes I have left. I'm kind of scared about that. Oh, it's not even showing me, guys. So are we gonna go till 40?
I don't know. It's not showing me either.
Wow. Did they give us more time? Are we extended? Am I on the pro version? Okay. All right. That's did Tanner and Kaden leave? Dang,
They're not even here.
they don't like us, huh? That's a lesson, guys. And I think just starting right now to unfollow somebody, even if it's just one person, I think that would be good. And just being more
Yeah,
aware of
just
who you
do.
follow and who you let influence you, because you have freedom to choose who is pouring into your life. You know, I just want y'all to remember that. This is what Jesus is trying to teach us, and I think it's a very beautiful message and a very timely message as well. Let me figure this out. Y'all all know that in 1 week something's happening.
Yes.
I'm getting married.
I'm getting married in 1 week, okay? So I sent a request to all of, wait, Lauren, where are you going to be at 2 p.m. next Sunday? Are you going to be with your great-grandparents?
No, I'm gonna be at home.
Okay, do you have Wi-Fi at home?
Yes.
Okay. All right, well, I guess I'm going to text you the information because I sent all the parents that are watching, I sent your parents a invite to our ceremony. And if you can watch it with them, that'll be great. That way we don't, because we only have 100-person limit. You know what I mean? And I've already sent out 80 invites. So I'm just assuming if everybody accepts my invite. And so far we've had a good response. I'm about to text you that stuff, Lauren, so you can log in on Zoom and see us get married if you want. We excited, y'all. 1 week. So next week also, we will not be having class next week because we're going to get like brunch in the morning and everything. So I think I'm just going to cancel it and maybe y'all can just spend some time with the family. And then that following Wednesday, I'm trying to figure that out. I may have to have somebody teach class on that Wednesday.
Mr. Jimmy.
He,
Please don't.
What
me
about
and Chinua.
Hey, I was thinking about that. Chinua and hey, listen to me.
Whoa,
Chinua and RJ, I trust your leadership. So what I want to do, I'm just gonna get in. I'm gonna be on the Zoom, but I'm not gonna be teaching. Can I do that? Can I just come on there? And what I'll do, I'm gonna write out an outline and everything for y'all. So all you do is just go through the outline, go through the.
Bro,
That's all you
Chinua,
got.
we got this.
You got it. I'm writing it for you. All you gotta do is go through it. Okay, let's do that. All right.
This is gonna be so light work.
Let me tell you the date. Okay, just so y'all know for sure.
I'm gonna put that in my calendar.
Is May 20th. All right, May 20th. I may log in. It just depends because we'll be on our honeymoon, I guess. So we'll see, quote unquote. We're going to Jackson or Mississippi, so it's not like a big deal. All right, so you got the date down is May 20th.
Yeah.
May 20th, and I'll have all that ready for y'all. And then we just won't have class next Sunday. Guys, it's been fun. I'm so grateful that you guys have been taking the initiative to get on here. Because I know, like Alechi, I know your mama didn't wait. I don't think your mama woke you up and said, "Hey, get on Zoom."
I have an alarm.
Yeah, but I feel like everybody's here. Y'all made a decision to do that, and that means a lot to me. And like, I'm grateful that I'm being able to pour into you a little bit. I got a really sweet message from Tate's mom this morning that just made my heart melt.
Hey, Tate, mom.
Yeah, Tate, because Tate's graduating soon. He's
What
actually having a
happened to-
ceremony next week. And then they just talked about she was talking about how Tate just really appreciates his involvement in the youth group. He wasn't around that much, y'all, but he was around. He was around, and whenever he was around, it was always a positive experience, and he was a good guy. So
Bro, I'm gonna miss Tate.
that message from his mom made my heart melt a little bit. All right, y'all. Any prayer requests as we're wrapping up? Pray for.
Us.
Hmm?
For ourselves.
For yourself. Okay. Love that. I can pray for everyone individually. I can definitely do that. Anybody else?
So apparently, praying mantises can kill murder hornets. So
Really?
I think we're safe. Yep. I saw a video, and this thing, it clapped his mind. Like, it just pinned him down, just like, bang.
Let me see if I can see that. Because if I
So I think we're safe. I think we're safe.
praying mantis versus,
Because it
oh my goodness.
didn't stand a chance. So I think we're
Oh,
safe.
we're about to watch this.
No.
Is it clean?
It's fine. That's fine.
What do you mean? Is it clean?
All right,
Like
y'all.
language?
Yeah.
No, the praying mantis out there spitting bars.
Oh my goodness. That was good. All right, let's watch this. Let's check it out. Can y'all hear?
Yes.
Sadly.
Oh! Oh! Yeah, this is kind of scary to look at. Look at the ant. You see the ant? Oh!
Well, let you watch out, watch out, watch out.
Bro, there's ants everywhere. The ants are just trolling.
It looked like the Hornets winning, but like
Yeah.
the Mantis is stronger. Hey, bro, watch out, Jet, bro.
Watch out, Jet. Watch out, Jet.
Watch out, Jet.
This is lasting a while. And who was this close to record?
Yep. Oh, that's another good point. You see, never mind. It's probably the dude that got stung anyway.
I'm kind of scared, you know, because he's not
Yeah,
doing it
it
as
isn't.
quickly as I thought he would. You
I
know?
thought he was
Is
gonna
it-
pull
it's-
him down and
it's
eat
a fight.
him.
Is that the end? Is this the right video though? Because the one I saw, the man finished him in 10 seconds.
Oh, it was 10 seconds? Maybe this is not
It's
the right.
probably a different video because the one I saw was on Instagram.
Let me try to speed it
So I
up.
just woke up and I was like, oh, so we good. Yeah, this is a different video then because it looked like a praying mantis losing.
Yeah, it looks like
Oh, snap. Oh, I know the video. I know,
Yeah, you
it's
see
on
what I'm
Tiger
talking
Claw. Go to
Yep.
Tiger Claw, bro.
Tiger
Go
Claw.
down. Yeah, go down. There it is right there. Yeah,
There
there
it
it is,
is.
that one.
Yeah.
Look
Yeah,
at
you
this,
get
look at
claps
this
on that
man.
one.
Don't tell me to subscribe. Stupid. Look at the size. The man even facing him.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
Bro!
Look at that.
Bro!
Mm,
Oh!
look at that.
Delicioso.
Delicioso. Muy bien.
Muy bien.
This is crazy.
I know.
Is that
Oh
what
my
he's doing?
God.
Is he eating them?
Yep.
Oh my, okay. I'm done.
Oh, yeah, I like that. I
Oh,
like that.
All
It's pretty
right.
hot.
Well, that's good to know. Chinua, thank you for sharing that with us.
No problem. Just a little, little good news that we're not actually
Little
gonna
hope
die yet.
in this suffering. All right.
We just go out and buy a
Prayer
bunch of
requests.
penis fly traps.
I think we did an hour now, y'all, because we're at 45 minutes of Zoom. I think we might get
That's
an hour.
crazy.
Isn't that
We
crazy?
can start using this for Freedom Friday and
You
shit.
sure can. All right. Anybody else? What else can I pray for?
That the last 5 minutes can be erased from my head.
It wasn't that bad. I wonder if Alexis Sears watched it. I bet she did. I bet she didn't watch it at all. I'll talk to her about it later. Yeah. Whoa. What's wrong with Alexi? You good, Alexi? All right.
Why does it still mute me? Okay, there you go. Okay. But a lot of businesses are opening back up, especially in Bartlett, like the rec center that's open tomorrow morning. And I don't know about the bar. I only look at when the barber opens back up. But I guess just like pray for folks that are going back out. Because really, what's going to happen is everyone's going to go back out at the same time, and it's just going to get worse.
Yeah.
Because I hate people. Like, they're so stupid. I swear to God, I'm tired.
That's the problem. Not everybody is washing their hands like they need to and all that. And I
Yeah.
can see that being a concern, especially for y'all, especially for y'all. All right. Anybody else as I get ready to pray for us? I'll pray for you, Lauren, and your family. Anybody else? So it's your step aunt, right, Lauren?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lauren lost a step aunt, guys. She passed away in her sleep, and she was in her 30s. So crazy. All right, y'all. Let's pray, and we'll be done. God, I thank you so much for this beautiful morning. And I'm grateful that we got to spend some time together to be in your word and to see what Jesus is trying to teach us about the prophets and the leaders that are in our lives. God, we're so grateful that you have entrusted to us the responsibility to be fruit inspectors. So help us to notice the fruits of others and to decide whether or not we want to follow them and to put our trust in them. God, I thank you so much for your son who has showed us what it looks like to be a good leader and to truly be fruitful. And may you help us all to be better rooted in your son so that we may bear better fruit in our lives and so that we may live a more beautiful life. God, we're so grateful that today is Mother's Day and we all have a mother. And we're all grateful for the impact and the beauty that our mothers have shown us and the ways that our mothers have provided for us. Help us to hug our mothers tightly today and to especially remind them how much we love them and how much we're grateful for all that they've done for us. God, right now I want to be mindful of people that are getting back into the community. Things are opening back up. I pray that we can all be more mindful of health. We can be mindful of washing our hands and being careful as we go out so that we don't fall back into the same mistakes that we've had in the past, God. I pray that our country can find healing and answers. I pray that we can keep ourselves healthy by eating right and eating vitamin C and getting all the nutrients that we need so that you can help us naturally fight against this disease. Thank you so much for loving us, God. Thank you so much for sending your son to die for us. God, I want to lift up every single person watching this. I want to lift up Lauren, who just lost his stepmother. God, may you give that family peace in this time. May you give them comfort. And may you bless Lauren, God, as she learns how to deal with this and how to process all of it. And God, I'm grateful for Alechi. I'm grateful that she's still healthy. May you continue to bless her. I'm grateful that she gets to see the Make-A-Wish fill their side of the deal here in a little bit. And I pray that that man cave or woman cave that's being built for her is going to be great and beautiful. And I pray that she gets excited about that. I'm grateful for Alexis Richmond. I'm so grateful for her presence and her willingness to be here and to be involved. May you bless her as she loves her family and as she loves her mom. May you bless her mom as she's dealing with cancer and trying to heal from that. I'm also mindful of Chinua. I'm grateful for his leadership and his willingness to be present and to be an encouraging light, sharing information with us about insects that can defeat the hornet. God, we're excited for things like that, and I'm grateful for Chinua and his willingness to share that. I'm also mindful of RJ, God. I'm grateful for his presence and his humor and the joy that he brings to this group. Thank you so much for this youth group, God. We are so grateful to have one another, and we're more grateful to have you. I'm getting married in 1 week. I'm grateful for Alexis Sears, who is here as well. May you bless our efforts to plan and to prepare ourselves for our wedding day, but most importantly for our marriage. Thank you so much for giving us this time to be together, and I pray all this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you all for being here. Somebody's texting me. All right, y'all. Look, I still don't see no timer or nothing. I feel like this could go for a whole hour. Like, I need to.
All right, so we're not leaving then.
I need to figure this out. Cause look, if it was
50 minutes.
I don't think it's 50 minutes because
We've been on here for 50 minutes.
oh yeah, we've been on. I don't even think it's an hour. I think we get more than an hour because if it was an hour left, we would have had like a 10-minute warner, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. We just off this thing. All right,
Tagged it, bro.
let me show y'all something. I'll share my screen again. I'll show y'all something. I'll just share y'all the people that are, well, I just want to share the Facebook thing. So I made a Facebook event page for the Hargon Zoom wedding ceremony, y'all. Don't we look so cute? Don't we look cute? All right, dang, 12 going so far, 16 invited, so we'll see. Nobody said, did
Mom,
your mom accept the invite?
have you accepted Wesley's invite?
Dang, y'all look like a YouTube couple.
Y'all want to watch this video?
Email me.
Alexis here is probably, she wouldn't like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't we look cute?
A whole YouTube couple. That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
Very cool.
Guys, I'm so excited. We're so excited. And I was talking to someone the other day, and they were like, how do you know? And like, as cliche as it sounds, y'all, it's super cliche, but it's like true. Like, I can tell you all these things that I love about her and all the things that show me my wife.
Do it.
But,
Run it.
huh?
Run it.
Hold on. This is my point. I could do that. And I have done that, and I will do that. But the thing is, like, when you know, you know. That's just so true. When you know, you know. When you find that person that you click with, that you trust, that you're comfortable around, you just know. And that's Alexis. I'm really comfortable around her. I can be myself. I trust her. I'm excited to start a life with her. It is all these things, y'all. And she's just a lovely person. All right, y'all. So it's 10:53. So I think y'all should go spend some time with your mama. Squidward, Chinua, Alexis, go spend some time with your mama. Give your mama a hug. You might be back in worship next week, y'all.
I doubt it.
You might be.
Is that what they said at the meeting?
Well, we were thinking about the 17th, and what we'll do, we'll still have like live streaming services. Everything's gonna be live streamed, so if people if they need to stay home, they'll stay home still. We'll just open up because some of the older people, guys, people are here every single day at the building. Like some of the older people, I think they're just restless and they need something to do, honestly. And they want to. I mean, think about it. Like, think about people that they don't have any kids at home or anything, or their family is not that big. That's probably why I'm here, y'all. I'm here every single day at the building, every single day.
Does anyone at the building wear masks or the gloves or anything?
Oh yeah, some of the older people wear masks. Yeah, I just wear
Uh,
masks when I go out to like grocery store and everything.
hmm At this point, Wesley, do you think there's going to be Camp Chickasaw?
Look, people keep asking me about that. I don't think so.
Yeah, me
Because
neither.
like we can't even get together and worship. So how
Yeah.
can
Thank God.
we get together? You know,
What you
I was
mean,
not going
thank
anywhere.
God?
unless we all slept outside. I think
No.
that could happen if we slept outside.
No.
No. RJ,
No.
why wasn't you finna go?
Say it again.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna tell you. You was supposed to be the first person I tell. So yeah, I wasn't finna go anywhere
Why?
You ever gone?
because
You haven't
I
gone
don't want
since
to.
bro, you haven't gone since middle school.
Bro, that's
Are you
that's a
doing?
whole other thing.
And it's our last year. It was supposed to be our last year.
Bro, we preaching on Wednesday. That can be something we can do together.
There you go.
You
Bro,
preparing
I'll pull up. I'll pull up to your house one day.
No,
I'll
I
go
don't
out
wanna hear
grocery
it.
shopping or something.
I don't
Bro,
wanna
Oh,
hear it.
Chinua, RJ. No, okay, Chinua can't do this. I know Chinua can't. But RJ, what you doing
wait,
this
what you mean? Huh?
Friday?
Why can't I do
Why can't yeah?
I mean, you gotta really ask your parents.
it? You guys,
Look,
because you know
I
how
feel
it
like
works.
your dad's not gonna let you leave, Chinua.
Why not? What's happening?
Okay.
Where y'all going?
I don't know.
I'm moving. I just need help moving. That's it.
Oh, ooh, yeah, we
I
definitely
can
need
help.
Chinua help.
Yeah, y'all need me.
I'll buy y'all.
Just literally all you gotta say is we're moving and we need Chinua to help you. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
Let's bring me food too.
I promise. That's all you gotta say. And come on, they know that you're not sick.
And it's not that much. It's just like y'all know that couch in the youth room, the black and
Mhm.
tan one that I gave y'all. I'm gonna take it back. Taking it back, y'all, because I need a couch.
Man, that couch was so
On that
comfortable when I
couch yesterday, we were like,
throwing
"Oh,
lock-ins.
this is a comfortable couch." So we're gonna take it back. And what else? I just got a table. Literally, those are the two big things I got. I just got a table and a
Say less. Say less.
all I need help with.
Say less.
It'll literally take less than an hour.
Say
that
less.
Oh, let's go to Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. I can buy all y'all Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten fast food in 2 months. I feel skinny, but
No,
I'm
I
not
had that
skinny.
yesterday. I've been eating out multiple times a week. What do I have?
must be nice.
I had Sonic. Don't sleep on the Sonic chicken sandwiches.
Oh, trust me, I know they're made. So yeah.
Oh no! What you mean?
No, not like that. Like they're not made bad. I know the recipes and junk.
They're pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. They're just overpriced, bro. Why are they so expensive?
Everything at Sonic is overpriced. Why do you think the reason I ate there is because of the discount. If it wasn't for the discount, I would have been eating our food.
Yeah, that's they're
I'm
overpriced.
paying $5 for a corn dog. You know what's special about a corn dog? It's meat on a stick.
You ain't take communion?
You look cute.
All right. Hey, let's do communion.
Oh,
Do communion with him real quick.
happy
I'm not
Mother's Day,
done. I'm not done on the Zoom.
Miss Lisa. Miss
You
Lisa.
still,
Lisa,
oh,
can
you
I
could.
throw this idea to you real quick?
Hey, whoa, they can't hear you. Chill out. Hold on. Do you want to talk to him? So I can bring it over there. I got y'all.
Miss Lisa, happy Mother's Day.
Well, maybe it's too much pressure to ask her right now, because like.
Pressure.
No, we do pressure. Then we ask my mother.
Y'all all look rough.
We all look rough? What?
Okay, Miss Lisa. First of all,
Apparently we have longer time together now, because we're
I
at
just
59
love that.
still talking.
I,
This is crazy. I think Zoom extended their time.
Stay up there, Denise. Go away. Fine, come down. Come on.
Hey. Hi, guys.
Hi, we can't see you.
Good.
Where are they?
Look, I want to throw something to you.
on.
Oh, there it is.
You only can see.
oh,
I'll give you a couple days to think about it. Oh, no, Denise. What?
Oh, I know this.
You look
Denise is like Aunt your mama.
Okay, anyway. Okay, RJ with the musty. Okay. Um,
Oh, wait, you say
Is your
monkey?
fiance on?
yeah, but she's probably doing something right now. She don't really show her face. She oh, so I'm moving on Friday, and I just got a couple big things to move, and I'm gonna need a boy or something, or a man or something.
You need RJ.
I want you to think about it though, before. So I'm it's gonna be doing.
Don't say that. Don't say think about it.
I'll pay him with some food.
Don't
You
say think
pay
about
him
it.
more than enough. Don't. I was gonna say the only reason Robert can't help you because he's got to work, huh?
Yeah. So if I can borrow him for a little bit.
Oh, take him, please.
Yeah. It's that easy.
we'll
I hear you, Chadua.
we'll move.
I'm just jealous. Like,
Well, it's because like you got to be careful. This is a health concern. It's a health.
Well,
situation.
yeah,
bro, if it's my
you gotta
time
make
to
sure you
go,
wear a
it's my
mask
time
at
to go.
home.
I'm not
Okay?
fighting fate.
Yes, sir. When you go out, you gotta wear a mask still.
Got to protect it.
Okay, well,
Wait a minute, was that Lauren?
It is Lauren. It's Lauren. It's Alexis.
Lauren.
Hi.
I didn't even get a hi. That's
For a whole hour, y'all.
no.
Been on this thing for an hour. Hey, Mr. Beckett, how you doing?
Hey,
Robert.
hey, how y'all doing?
Good.
Hey, Lauren.
Hi.
All
Oh
right,
no,
guys.
recognize me now? That's crazy. I can't even get a hello.
oh, Chagua said hi, Dad.
Oh.
She said hi.
Or should I ask them later?
Oh, we still doing it?
On Wednesday if I need to.
Yeah, wait till Wednesday. Let's
ask
let's remind them.
I'll remind y'all. All right, y'all. Well, I gotta eat lunch, and I'm so glad we
Sorry,
talked for a whole hour.
that's crazy.
I'm so glad. So I don't
Bro, the bags under my eyes have gotten permanent.
really,
Yes, but my sleep schedule is so hard.
bruh. Y'all need to get it together. Go hug your mama, okay? And I'll see y'all on Wednesday. I love y'all.
Okay.